Let's take a look at some Adidas highlights now from earlier on. Our first groups were out at 6 a.m. this morning. It was a very early alarm for those in the first few groups. Minwoo Lee out in 33 on his first nine, the back nine, having started on the 10th and fired one in close there at the second.
And Scotland's Robert McIntyre also beautiful wet shot in to 8 feet. Rolls that in nicely to get his round going on the back nine.
How about Joaquin Niemann playing the golf course the other way round, came home strong on the other side, made 4 birdies in the last 5. This to keep the run going. Out there at the first, nothing but net.
Tall Sydney sider Cam Davis is here, plays out of the Monash Golf Club, but he's not over, of course, on the US Tour. He's been in good form in recent weeks. Third in Napa, back at the 40-net championship. Might be some synergy there. It's a nice shot here at 5.
Obviously a little tap-in birdie for him there at 5, and on the following hole, the par 4 6th. Another wonderful iron approach to 8 feet, just slips out at one end the side door for another birdie.
Take a look at this from Robert McIntyre. At the 6th, the Ryder Cup rookie went undefeated there alongside Justin Rose as well at Marco Simone. So good to have him down in Australia the next 2 weeks, and that one in tight at the par 4 too.
Let's go to the familiar figure, unmistakable. Adam Scott here is second into 7, the par 5. Playing slightly back into the breeze today, but with the length that Adam Scott possesses, he was able to sneak that, yes, up onto the same level as the flag. What a shot from the Queenslander.
Yeah, it certainly was. I don't think any par 5 is out of reach these days for Adam. Incredible length, and always nice when you have these looks for eagle, but unfortunately that wasn't to be, but he would tap in for a birdie 4.
Down greenside at the same par 5, Minwoo Lee. If it's in range for most, it's certainly in range for him. And look at the touch around the greens as well. That was really tight. He made up and down for a birdie there.
And the reigning Australian Open champion, Adrian Meronk, here at this stage, just 1 under. His tee shot at the 8th. There's across a little creek, about some 30 metres short, and protected by the bunker today, as close as you'll see pretty much anybody, I would have thought, at the par 3.
Cam Smith, nice little birdie there on his closing hole, the par 5. Bit of a rough day for the Queenslander, the defending champion. A couple of bogeys late on his second 9, having teed off the 10th. He's got a bit of work to do.
He's got a bit of time to get ready for tomorrow, of course. He'll be out tomorrow afternoon. He'll tee off at 11 a.m. local time in round 2. Minwoo Lee, though, was off at 6:10 a.m. Was the early bird, getting the worm 7 under. What a round to tie the course record held by Louis Dobbelaar, a 64. Adam Scott, as he did last year, fires a 66 in his opening round to be 5 under, joined there by the Scot Connor Syme, who has still 1 hole to play. Here is Marc Leishman at the first.
Driver out, playing alongside Johnny Vegas and Ryo Hisatsune out there this afternoon. Little par 4, the first. Pin's just tucked over. A front middle bunker out there today, wind off the left.
Well, he split the fairway here, Warren, right in the middle, 96 metres straight to this pin. Now, the greens are a little bit softer here, so they can take dead aim at it, and that is as good as it'll get.
How about that for a start?
Marc Leishman just hoisting this up in the air. A good angle for Leish. That just a little bit too strong.
There's Lucas Herbert for a birdie, the second. Just such a good putter. He was the best putter on the PGA Tour last season.
The Chilean Joaquin Niemann is with us this week and doing some nice work here early on. His last hole, the 9th, the par 5. Good angle again. The pin tucked just behind the bunkers. Worked pretty nicely for him at Moona Links just last week. Back to 9 and Connor Syme. That somehow stays out. Second into 2.
Oh, Wonderful approach. He took a more aggressive.
Coming over the bunker at the second, Marc Leishman. Short iron in hand. Green works from the edge of the bunker back to the back edge, downhill from there, but Leishman almost holes it for a 2.
Vegas after a wonderful wedge. No issues there, making his birdie at the second. Not sure he drinks much from it though. Now Leishman just tapping in.
This to try and save par for Daniel Hillier. He also found the sand, had to splash it out, and plenty in for his third shot. Up the hill here, a little right to left. And caught a piece of the hole, but
the pin on the right-hand side today, so middle of the green is certainly the place to be. There's a lot of sand covering both sides of the fairway here on 3.
back to 3, Marc Leishman here. Awkward stance there. Pretty good contact though, and that trundles onto the front edge. That was pretty clever from where he was.
Acquainted with the bunkers here, from one to the other, and that is well done.
Vegas, you can see him standing on the left-hand side of the tee. That's a good way to improve the angle to that right-hand pin position.
Of Queensland there, a mad Brisbane Bronco, Cameron Smith. This is Daniel Hillier. Oh, that is some shot.
Beautifully done. Just needs to settle. There's a little drop off at the back of the green.
He's concerned in flight that his ball might have trickled off the back edge here at the 5th. Nice little double breaker there. Was bending left to right the whole way, then almost snuck back in the right edge as it died at the hole itself. But it's a solid par there.
This is down breeze, so there'd be something like a 7 or a 6 iron for Mark. He struck it well. He said his irons are coming out very nicely. This one headed straight at it. Oh.
But over the back it goes and down a slope. The short grass feeding it a long, long way from the green.
Going old school, beautifully played. 5, 6 iron. Yeah, the touch hasn't left him, that's for sure.
Can knock one close here.
Didn't quite spin as much as he hoped. He certainly moves a bit of earth with his.
Micheluzzi here for birdie, up and over the shoulder of the bunker at 6. Downhill now. Another very good roll of the ball. His pace has been terrific with the putter so far here in round 1. He stays a couple under.
Loads of green to work with, riding the ridge. Hopes it stays up on that upper left side, which it does. It's very good from there.
Oh, he is revving up. The car enthusiast has the foot on the throttle.
It's for a birdie. A couple of textures to putt through. Rare miss.
Let's head back to 6. Here is Jeff Ogilvy.
Out playing alongside Tom McKibben and Nicholas Colsart's the Ryder Cup vice captain.
Whoa.
Oh, lovely. His first birdie of the day. Had to wait a little while for it. Ogilvy.
Is that driver off the deck?
It was indeed. Trying to play a little fade to get this feeding up the length of the green. What a shot from Marc Leishman.
He actually does that as a drill.
Oh, that is some shot by Lucas Herbert. Oh, that's sublime touch.
It's perhaps on the left-hand side of 7 here, even though we are in Brisbane. And very nicely done. The Venezuelan for a tap in.
Now, Marc Leishman with a real eagle chance after that remarkable shot. Driver off the deck.
Lucas Herbert going through some similar calibrations with his coach, Dom, as a party at the moment. That's a par there. That's a birdie, in fact, isn't it?
This is for bogey. After thinning one out of the bunker.
He's got some beautiful rhythm to his chipping and definitely his putting. That is a great shot. Now he should have got a good read off Leach's putt here.
Oh, that is a good pass save, isn't it?
Where he took his practice swings. It's not easy to judge either. Oh, this is so good.
Oh, what a shot from Lucas Herbert. That was the right call in the end.
So this for par for Hillier. And it drops in just enough.
He'd given up on that. Oof. The reaction tells the story there for Lucas Herbert. Take 5 and run.
Hitting this green in 2. Straight back into it, though. Little hold-off wedge for Hisatsune. Stunner.
Great opportunity to knock one in close. Oh, yes. Throwing it behind, spinning it back beautifully. We'll get him to 4 under through 9 holes.
Got it.
Nicely.
So important. Great birdie there for Marc Leishman. He gets to 4 under par.
He's enjoying time here in the Sunshine State. David Micheluzzi now. Second shot to this par 4 10th. It's a cracker.
Up ahead to the green. Can pretty much just stick to the right side, I think, of this ridge. Lucas Herbert would have almost had to go right across the kind of the peak of it.
Super putt.
Overcast skies here at Royal Queensland. Rain is holding off for the moment. This is Hisatsune. What a putt there on the 10th. It's all about the speed on this putt coming up the slope for the first 4/5, and then just at the end it tips over. He's judged that beautifully.
Ooh.
Love to get that drop shot that he had on the front 9.
Nicholas Colsart.
Belgian bomber. Good to see him back on Australian shores. Does hit the ball a long way.
Oh,
and
what a shot.
Exquisite iron shot into that 10th.
Left-right slider down the hill. All feeds back to the first putt, safe to say.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, Daniel Hillier's here thinking, is there a hole there?
So can one of them find a par here? At 11 in the meantime.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
All around the world and doesn't drop.
It's not often you see three putts on the one hole.
He's back on the tee. Hisatsune hopefully not watching, just unfolded what unfolded up ahead.
Oh, that's a good shot. Birdie chance on the par 3.
It's a wonderful attempt. We saw Micheluzzi over there earlier leave it about 8 or 9 feet.
Oh.
2 big hits just to the right-hand side of this par 5 ninth. Great angle to this pin. Oh, it's a beautiful touch.
Yeah, he's picked that nicely, a little bit of spin on it.
And Rafa Cabrera Bello is here at +1 at the moment. We can make it even par. The O in OCM, Jeff Ogilvy, Mike Cocking and Ashley Mead here. His tee shot. Bouncing down towards the green and the flag at 12 and an eagle putt coming up for the Victorian. Jason Scrivener before he was run down by Cameron Smith in the closing holes. 3 under from underneath the tree. And that's a fantastic shot. Set up a birdie chance there at 10, at 13. This for a 3. Pace looks to be very good once again. Oh, well, it was almost exemplary.
Conditions pretty good, pretty similar to this morning. Down with Vegas, short of 13. Oh, very nearly.
Causing a change to the layout.
Take your word for it, Warren. To Herbert. You remember everything. That's memorable. Straight down the pipe. Oh, very nearly a 2.
Go 4 under the card. He's rolling the ball well. Just needs to sneak one in here. Again, just shaving the edge. Now up ahead to the Southern Comfort Party hole, the 17th, par 3. Oh, it's going to get loud here on the weekend, and it's already building.
Even the trees are big in Australia. So I've never seen it take this long, Paul.
No. Wow, that's an excellent shot. He got plenty of bat to ball right there, down to the front of the green.
Oh, an outrageous lip out. Boy, that's a stomach punch after looking like he might escape with a 5, but it will be a 6 on the card. Well, it's a fabulous shot. The last event will be just before Christmas, the Afrasia Bank Mauritius Open between December 14 and 17. Just a moment ago.
3 over today. Oh, he's done very well. This is his 4th shot.
And no room to move here. This pin only on 15. It's all bunker all the way to it. He's flown all the way past here. That was really the only shot, the smart shot. Hoping to hole a putt finally, but he's going to really have to commit to this and throw it up high. Oh, he's done it beautifully there.
Oh,
Geez, he's got some really good control of that club head speed. That is a great shot.
oh yes. Take the 5 and run. Oh, that looked all over it.
Well, it's not going to get more inviting than it is right now. The breeze has really died down. That is a very friendly flag.
Oh, a nice looking shot tracer and a great result for Lucas Herbert.
With his wedge. Makes amends.
Oh.
These pros, they're so good out of the sand.
Okay, but a 17, all smiles, is David Micheluzzi. And they're baying for a ball. Who wants it, he says. There it is.
Oh, great atmosphere down here on the Southern Comfort party hole for sure. Roy just absolutely chimed it in. Some of his wedge shots of late. Leishman here to clean up his par.
Always outside left there, and
yeah, Warren, he was a little frustrated after that chip shot. He never shows much frustration. That's just pure routine, isn't it?
You've got Ali now, but yes. In it goes.
Okay, Ali.
I don't sound like Nick. I can't pull it off. Great putt there from Hisatsune. And that's it.
That's not a great arm. That's not a great throw.
This to close out an impressive opening round for Lucas Herbert. Beautifully rolled and in the clubhouse at the end of 18 holes with an opening 66.
A couple of the best scores realistically we'll see from this afternoon wave. And it goes never in question.
It's been quite the back nine for Ryo Hisatsune. Cool Sarts? Yes.
He wants to hear it.
A round of 67 should it drop.
Well, he's put himself right in the hunt. And based on sheer talent alone, you think Ryo Hisatsune will be among the contenders come the weekend.
At the top of our leaderboard, Johnny Lyris is there in outright third. Scott and Syme together with Lucas Herbert, who in this afternoon's breezy conditions, along with Ryo Hisatsune, has fired an opening 66. Scott Strange on course with 4 holes to play. He could have something to say about that leaderboard before things are done here in round 1.
With the summer of tennis right around the corner, Wide World of Sports has every angle covered.
From match highlights, press conferences and every breaking news story, Wide World of Sports is your home of tennis.
So click that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing this summer.